Hey friends, it is the time of tags apparently because I was tagged by the sweet Wendy Valencia in the 5 questions tag that I believe she started, and it goes over a few things, but it's actually really fun, so I'm excited about it. So first off, the first question is, what 3 YouTubers inspire you the most? Now, I would say that I have, this entire community is so inspiring. It was very hard to narrow it down to 3, so if I've left you out, please don't be offended. These were just 3 ladies that are really just bopping around in my head right now, inspiring me to go harder, to be better, just to, like, empowered women empower other women kind of thing. So the first off, who absolutely embodies this, is the sweet Lydia Senn. If you haven't checked her out, actually you probably found me through her channel, but she is a kick-ass mom of 3. She runs her own business. She does just everything, and she always looks good doing it. I have no idea how she has the energy or the time or the organizational skills that she does, but I just want to be her when I grow up. So there's that. I absolutely love her. I'll link her down below. Make sure you check her out if by some weird thing you just got on YouTube today and you stumbled on my video and you haven't found her yet. All right, next up, Our Life on a Budget. Sweet Angela has been kicking around my brain recently. She is just amazing, and I have she and I are fairly close on our debt-free journeys together. Like, she always kind of inspires me on and roots me on. She's about 6 months ahead of me or so. So she got out of debt and did her debt-free screen on the Dave Ramsey show, and then a few months later I did it, and now she just finished her baby step 3, and I'll be there in like 6 months. And so she just really inspires me to like keep going forward and keep on her heels, because she's just an amazing woman and mom of amazing, fearless ice skating girls. I could never ice skate. Roller skating's so much easier. And you should definitely check her out as well. And then the final channel is actually Do It on a Dime. Catherine, I don't know her personally, but I love her videos. They're always so short and sweet and just super inspiring. She manages to make everything beautiful on such a small budget, and every single time one of her videos pops up, I am like, yes, immediately. I must watch it immediately. So I love her channel. I'll link all 3 of those down below if by, like I said, some miracle you don't already know about them. So next up, what 3 things are you good at? Alrighty, well, the first is actually, you might not know this, but I love to swim. And I'm a pretty good swimmer. I was a lifeguard at one point in time. I grew up on the Mississippi Gulf Coast around water. I used to have my own kayak, and I'd kayak out. I taught canoeing at camp, Girl Scout camp, and I love to be in the water, and my friends in college would actually call me Fishy. And because a couple of us, Jamie and I, used to go swimming all the time, and so somehow that developed into a nickname, but you know what? I've been called worse. So yeah, I'm a very good swimmer. I have been described as like a little mermaid, whatever. I love being under the water and swimming around, and apparently I can hold my breath for a really long time. I've never really timed it. I just like to go. I'm also a certified scuba diver. I haven't been done that in a while, but hey, now that I'm debt free, perhaps. Next up, I am very, very good at like Tetrising items. Like if you have a moving truck you need to pack, or if you need to get like a certain amount of things in a box or a car, I can just see in my brain how they need to go to be Tetrised in. I'm very, very good at that. I've always been very good at that. I think it's like a gene in my family, because the women in my family can stack things very, very high, or fit like 3 elephants in a linen closet. Don't know how we do it. We just can Tetris things. Like, we're your go-tos. There's never been something we haven't been able to fit into a car. Never. Because we refuse to pay for delivery. I really think that's it. Alright, and finally, kind of a weird thing that I've always been really good at is balancing things on my head. So this is just an apple core I used for a previous video, and I could, but it doesn't really matter what it is. I could put a stack of books up there, I could put a plant up there, I can just could be there literally all day. Literally. I don't know if I have like a flat head or something. It seems like it's curved. Do I look like I have a flat head? But yeah, I've always, and I thought this was a really fun thing to do when I was a kid, was just stack things on my head and walk around. And I guess it was some talent I developed. I think I probably read that like princesses had to carry books on their head somewhere, and I was like, yes, this is how I get in. So there's that. And I just thought it was a really fun thing. And now as an adult, I can just balance things on my head for a very long amount of time. But I haven't figured out how to monetize that. Okay, so next thing is, what 3 things are you most excited about? So I am very, very excited to be in baby step 3 and out of debt. Thank God. Debt was hard. Debt sucked. Baby step 3 is better, but I am looking forward to finishing my fully funded emergency fund and having that emergency fund in place just in case life happens. I couldn't be more thrilled about that, and actually like keeping my money instead of throwing it at debt. Whew, that's a fun one. Also, one of my best friend's weddings is this December, and it's in Mississippi, and I'm a bridesmaid, and I'm very, very excited about that. And then finally, I am also planning on going to the Dave Ramsey studio to do my debt-free scream. And I'm very excited about that as well. I haven't applied yet, so I haven't been accepted. But when I do, I promise I'll tell you so you can listen in to hear me debt-free scream. It's gonna be awesome. I hope they let me on. Alrighty, next up, what do you do to relax? Other than balance things on my head, and people have walked in on me just balancing things on my head while like reading a book or something. I do enjoy reading books. That really helps me kind of escape the world, and I read a lot. Now, it's not always like good books. Sometimes it's brain candy. A good amount of time it's brain candy, but I do just really love to read. I've been called a voracious reader. So there is that. I love to read. I also love to like take baths and swim. If I'm taking a bath, I usually have like a candle going, maybe some music, and just like chill in the water. Any chill time in the water is nice and relaxing. And then finally, if I'm being super honest, sleep is hella relaxing. And if I can be sleeping, I probably will be sleeping. Naps are the best. That's the epitome of relaxation, is being completely conked out to the world and just dreaming. It's pretty relaxing. You gotta be pretty relaxed for that. All right, and then the final question of the 5 is to tag some YouTubers to do this 5 questions tag. And so I'm going to tag Free to Frugal, because she tagged me in a video recently, and that was a lot of fun to do. Also, Freedom in a Budget, because I don't think you got tagged, and considering it was Wendy's video, I was very surprised. Maybe she was letting somebody else tag you for once, so tag. And also Our Life on a Budget and Lydia Senn, if you feel like it. So I'm counting on Free to Frugal and Freedom in a Budget doing it, but I know those other 2 ladies are just too busy being bosses, probably, to pick this up. But it's here if you want to, ladies. So, all right, so those are my answers. I would love to hear, can you balance things on your head? And how many books do you think that I can balance on my head? And if enough of you answer that, I might have to make like a Facebook post or an Instagram post with that number of books on my head just to see how many I could do. I'm gonna quit playing with this, because obviously I can balance that. Let me know your answers to these questions. Do you have any fun ways to relax? What YouTubers inspire you? Just tell me anything. Talk to me. I like talking to you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Don't forget to like. Literally all day. Ah, there it goes.